We had a very good orientation program, but we didn't have a thorough transition program. So what the Mind Matters process has enabled us as schools to do is look at that transition process and make it much more authentic.
We've run outdoor activities with them to show them teamwork, and we've also done activities for them to actually write what a leader is and allow them to actually understand what they need to do to become a leader.
One of the activities was the spider web. It's a real team building exercise, and it's not only working together physically, you have to think about it before you actually do it.
10 holes here and there's 8 of yous. So what you have to do is get every person through one hole, and each person can only pass through a single hole once.
So they've got to sort of think, how do we do this? How do we get every person through the holes in the rope without them touching the rope? Like what person goes through which hole? So they sort of get to know a lot about each other. Like some people aren't as good as leaders, so they'll sort of stand back and just listen to what everyone else is saying. And then you'll see other people, they'll actually stand up, say, yeah, this is what I think. And then, like, if they're a good leader, they'll say, what do you think? Instead of just saying, yeah, this is what I think, let's do this. And so it really teaches them communication and how to work together. Our relationship between our high school and the public school is really good because we have students transitioning from year 6 to 7, so they've got build up all these skills so that when they come to high school they're ready for it. They're not really hesitant to talk to people. They'll actually get in, have a go.
Righto, this activity is the ski challenge where you're going to learn team skills to navigate your way through the course. The activities that we are doing, it's given us some leadership skills for later on in life. So now we're going to split you up into mixed groups. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's also given you a bit of respect about yourself because it sort of makes you feel happier with yourself. And when you're happy, you can do things a lot easier. It has given us a bit of a window into seeing into other people's feelings and stuff.
The year 6-7 transition to the high school is quite important. Our partner schools are all involved in extensive transition programs, usually involving up to 8 full days, so it isn't just a one-off high school experience. When the year 6-7s visit our school, they work with our year 10 students, who in the following year, of course, will become their peer support leaders. The year 10s will be joining our young people in over break time, making sure that they know where to go, that they don't get lost, that they get to their classes on time. They'll be having lunch with them as well, and just talking with them and building up those very important links between the two schools and making personal links with students. Although we have quite an extensive transition program from the primary to the high school, next year when they start year 8, the first week is devoted to a really in-depth orientation. And here we've got the year 11s working quite intensively with their new year 8 students, and they'll be doing things such as trust games, getting to know the students. A lot of the students coming from different schools don't know each other either, so it's very important that we've got introductory games, and it's the year 11s who've been trained to do that. It's also a very nice sort of big brother, big sister feel if they know that there's somebody that they can go to in the school if they're worried or concerned about things, or if they've got issues. So you can imagine it's quite important that these year 11 students have had that training and do have that understanding about their young charges. The year 11s also play a very significant role later on in first term when we take the year 8s on camp. Again, in many schools, it would be a lot of the teachers going on the Year 8 camp. We've got the teachers, they're the U2U teachers who spend a lot of time with our Year 8s, but the other important people are the Year 11 peer support leaders. It's the peer support leaders themselves who take the activities with the teachers being in the background, and this is because we understand the importance of establishing those solid relationships across the school and across the year level with the Year 8s.